Alright guys, welcome back to the channel Market with another exciting, delighting and much interesting video here on the channel. So this is coming from His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, Rabiu Kwankwaso, and NDC national leader Senator Sereke Dixon. They had a closed door meeting yesterday night with His Excellency. Let me just say the leaders of the NDC. They had a closed door meetings, and from the smile you can see on their faces, you can tell clearly that the meeting was a fruitful one. It was one of good intention and also proper planning, because yes, this is August. We are already in August, and officially you saw some days ago that INEC has posted list and names of their presidential candidates from His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi down to Donald Duke and the rest of others. They posted their names on their portal. That's to tell you that these people are all cleared, satisfied, no more court case, no more running around for, okay, we have this case in court, we need to strike it, we need to work on this or that and all of that. That's to show you that the coast is clear. And from this August down till January next year, when the election will be going on, it is officially a campaign season where you see most of your presidential candidates, vice presidential candidates, governorship candidates coming to your community, preaching all manner of things to you. Well, I'm just going to read this article first from Esther Umor, the presidential photographer, the presidential candidate of the NDC personal photographer, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, the personal photographer. She's a woman. I'm just going to read what she posted, and right after that, we'll go into details of all of this. She said, last night, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, NDC, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the party vice presidential candidate, and Senator Sereke Dixon, the leader of the party, spent over 2 hours deliberating on the state of the country, the concerns of Nigerians, and the urgent need to build a nation that truly works for everybody. Now, this whole meeting lasted for 2 hours, and it ended with all of them smiling. That's to show that it was a success. Everything they discussed, they were able to strike out every single details, and everybody accepted it's their own thing. And of late, if you notice, you see that His Excellency, the vice presidential candidate of the party, Senator Rabiu Kwankwaso, has so far so good been on the path of working consistently, flying from Kano back to Lagos, from Lagos back to Kano, to have series of meetings, receiving people who have decamped from other parties, because about within the week we saw a lot of people that decamped from APC in a particular local government in Kano State, and they all joined NDC, and he welcomed them. The crowd was massive. In fact, the Kwankwaso movement in the northern part of Nigeria is one movement that I strongly believe that nobody should joke with. And if anybody is still telling you that, and don't worry, the North is not going to vote for Peter Obi, my dear, just go quietly and get your PVC ready. Go out there and vote. Stay back there and defend your vote. Forget about what all these people are saying, all of this propaganda they are bringing here and there. Now, out of this, I'm still going to play another video here. That video is coming from Zekeri. It's coming from Zekeri, where he was talking about what we are supposed to do this time around to get it right for ourselves as Nigerians. You know, very soon, like I said earlier in this video, very soon you start seeing all these people in your local government, in your state, coming with bag of rice. In fact, I saw a video of a customized food with the current bats and their Agbado people with it. So don't be surprised. You will see all manner of campaign surprises this period. Use the hunger in your stomach and the failed ambition, the failed things you know you are supposed to achieve this period. If this country was in a good phase, use it to judge whatever they are bringing for you in the next 4 years. If it's sustainable for you in the next 4 years, good and fine for you. Receive it, enjoy in good faith. But if you know it is not going to serve you in the next 4 years, you know the right thing to do. Thank you for watching this video. Also take a look at this clip from Zekeri and all he has to say about how we are going to follow this incoming election. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Drop a comment.
Peter Obi won the last presidential election comprehensively. And I'll give you two very germane instances, and then as our listeners will make up their mind. In a state called Benue, Mr. Peter Obi won 15 local government. The man who was declared winner in that election won 8 local government. By some incredible stroke of magic, the man who won 8 local government is said to have defeated the man who won 15 local government, including all of the urban local governments. In Obiakpo,
in River State.
Until recently, Obiakpo is the home state of Governor Nyesom, Minister Nyesom,
yeah.
former governor. Until recently, I have not checked recently, the result of Obiakpo local government showed that Peter Obi won comprehensively.
Yeah.
But by some stroke of magic, what was uploaded in INEC IREF portal was different from what was declared at the Coalition Center. And then to even add salt to injury, Peter Obi won the major metropolitan local government in River State.
Yeah.
Here in Lagos, Peter Obi defeated the incumbent president. We have a president today who did not win his home state in the election that made him president. Peter Obi did not only defeat him in Alimosho local government, defeated him in Ikeja, defeated him in Bodilion. Even his own neighbor voted against him in an election where he was declared president. This president lost all of the major population centers in the last presidential election. He lost in Rivers, at least from what we know. He lost in Lagos. He lost in Abuja. He lost in Kano. So where did the president get the votes that made him president? The mathematics is not mathing. And I am a trained industrial mathematician. I understand what I am talking about. But that is now with the benefit of hindsight. That is now in the past. Your next question was that young people were unhappy with Mr. Peter Obi because he did not allow them to protest or to express their grievances in the last presidential election. You must understand the way the mind of the man works. Until you give him a reason not to believe in a system, he will follow that system to the latter. He was governor of Anambra State. He contested the election. He was rigged out. He went to court. He's the first governor in the history of Nigeria, please fact check me, to recover his mandate from the court.
So he believed that the court was going to do
He
something.
was impeached for saving money by the state assembly. He did not fight. He did not protest. As a governor, he has the capacity to turn the state upside down. No. He went to court and the court gave him judgment and returned him back to office. When his tenure had not expired and they said no, they want to conduct election and his tenure has not expired, they indeed conducted election and I elected a PDP governor. Then he went back to court. The court enforced his right to have a complete tenure as governor of Anambra State. All these are very well documented instances. But in 2023, he trusted again the court until the court has now proven not to be the dependable ally. You know, when criminals are the one asking you to go to court, when thieves are the one asking you to go to court, you have to be very, very careful. In 2027, the election will be resolved at the polling unit. Mr. Peter Obi has said he will not go to court in 2027. It is Nigerians. The election petitions of 2027 will be litigated in the court of public opinion. The Nigerians will protect their votes. And if anybody tampers with the vote of Nigerians, Nigerians will enforce their right of electing their leaders. We have had too much of the nonsense. You cannot have a situation where an infinitesimal few is enjoying on behalf of the vast majority of Nigerians. If I come down from this building now, there must be at least 2 persons who will beg money at the gate or at the junction once I'm stepping out. That is the country you now live in. You are sleeping in a hotel room, the cleaner cleans and begins to look at you with longing eyes. You are in a lobby, you are at an airport, you are at anywhere. People are constantly, even some on uniform, You get to a police checkpoint, they are assessing you for how much you can pass with. The nice one will tell you politely. The rude ones, the arrogant ones will try to shake you down. Economic pressure is what is creating all of this confusion in the system. We dismantle that confusion. Nigerians will live with dignity again. Your income will be enough to take care of you and your family again. The system will answer to the people again. This system no longer answers to the people. And in all of this, what happens? Minister Omari's child just graduated from a university in the UK. Wike's child just graduated from a university in the UK. All of President Tinubu's children schooled in the UK. Every of the leaders you know, and we are talking of those who have been in public office for the longest. If you are using your private money to live the way you like, it's nobody's business. But when you have access to public money, and then you begin to use it in the manner you are using it now, it is not something that should be tolerated at all. So, in the final analysis, Nigerians will own this process, and it is in the enlightened self-interest of Nigerians to own this next electoral process. By voting and protecting your vote, you are not doing Mr. Peter Obi a favor. Trust me on that. I am close enough to him to know that it will not be a favor for him. The man has done very well in the business world, and the man lives a very frugal life. It's not a wasteful person. I am shocked. There's nobody on his level that lives the kind of life he lives in Nigeria. Not one individual I know on his economic level that lives the kind of humble and frugal life, and he's not pretending to live it. I used to think, okay, sometimes I used to think, okay, maybe one day a guy will say, now my real self be this, so this one, but it's not a facade. So
at least you've been close to him.
Yes, you've been close to him right enough. You can manage everything. Little food, everybody eats it together. You get back late in the night, he's still the one who will still make sure that everybody is fine. He does some of those things, those little things that even me, I will find at my little level, I will find difficult to do. So you will not be doing him any favor. You'll be doing yourself enormous favor. We'll be doing the country a good deal of favor. Our country needs to be respected again. The quality of your president matters. Our president has not been to the United Nations since he became president. He has not gone to the UN to speak, not even once. 3 years and counting.
Before I was born, there was one guy in this country. And I have no control of the population development of Nigeria, trajectory. And that is why you have membership in your various faiths and churches, to give hope to people and give commitment to humanity and the true sense of it. Our founding fathers did their best. They left us a nation, and we owe it to our generations yet unborn to build a nation of unity, stability, and prosperity for the future.
This money must not go away, plus so many other money. Because, look, I'm waiting for the day any APC person will come and tell me that Tinubu is looking for money. He's a master strategy. I will quarrel with that person on this platform. I will. Because this is too much. Look at the amount of money that is just wasting. And we are here hungry, looking for money to eat and all that. Remember, somebody is frittering away our money. Calculate this money that we are talking about here. All the money that have disappeared under Tinubu. Is there not to set up a new country entirely? And this man just went there to squander the money without no accountability. And somebody are telling me here that we are going to go to Eldorado. Equity Eldorado. You go to Eldorado with money. You go to Eldorado with money. You grow a country with money. Not when the money has disappeared. You are telling me we are going to share prosperity where? There is no share prosperity. What we are looking at here is shared starvation. So you are now supposed to wake up and ask Tinubu questions. Because this man doesn't know anything about the governance. Nothing. All those propaganda has been exposed now. He knows nothing about governance. That is the truth. He was in Lagos here. We saw what he did. So why do you think he will go and change in Abuja? A lot of money that nobody is giving account. And you are telling me that we have a president. Please.